Okay, we're here with the Sawtooth bundle. Now, I'm going to first show off the outfit, and then I'm going to go over everything else in the bundle, including the tower. But when I was goofing around with this, I noticed this because I was not holding a weapon in my hand. But when I started swinging, I said, oh, that's weird. It's got a brass knuckle. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute. That's a robot arm. You can actually see it's a fully articulated robot arm. And when I come over here, this outfit makes a lot more sense. I was thinking to myself, that's a little odd that they have an armored shoulder but nothing else. Then when you realize this entire thing is one prosthetic, this is all designed to hold on that mechanical arm. And when you get in close, you can see all the little details of that actual mechanical arm, including the pointy fingers and the fact it only has 3 digits. So you can see all the little details in it as it's being held on. And you know, it looks really good. It's a nice little touch. I love when they add in stuff like that. I wish they would point it out more often. You can see that it's got a bit more armor in the back, like this was originally some sort of heavier armor that they kind of retrofitted. But all in all, it looks good. At the same time, while it does have a few Blood Eagle markings, it really doesn't scream Raider from any real distance if you're just wearing it this way. So you could really build this with a scavenger build or anything else. Just change out your headwear and you pretty much would look different from a distance. Now, when I go with the full actual outfit with the helmet, yeah, it pretty much screams Gladiator or Raider at this point. It does look like a very heavy duty helmet. It's got good design work with the actual serrated teeth. The little, you know, he even has this little clockwork arm piece. You know, all in all, it's very good, well-designed kind of concept. You can see here without the backpack and with the backpack. It's got a lot of detail and a lot of difference between the two body types. Now, we've got the chattering teeth, which is, you know what? It's honestly your kind of gag teeth that most people have seen in different stores, but it's a nice little one if you like that type of flair. Now, this I honestly thought was going to be a stash box, but it is a loot bag. It is just when you drop it, that's what it looks like. Now, I think it looks good. It does work. I wish it was a little bit larger. Often loot bags, you kind of can miss them at times. They're just a little too small, and that concerns me about that size. Trying to find this in the grass might be a pain, but otherwise, I think it looks good. It's definitely what it, you know, looks like. Next, we have the banner, and you can see it is a pretty interesting little one. It's got the little makeshift metal up at the top, kind of standardized pole. Looks like this has been stitched together from, I am hoping, different couches. It looks like it's either a heavy cloth or a leather, and you know what? We're gonna just hope that is from a couch. Because it looks a little bit of a weird type of leather. Now, but that actually does have a lot of good detail. You can even see the stitching, the little gaps in it. It's not flapping like in the breeze at 900 miles an hour, so that's nice. Next up, we got the chair, and this one was a little bit weird to place when I did it. It really is okay with the ground, but that foundation and first floor, it does not care for. Now, I've got 2 additional ones, one on the roof, one in the mid-tier here, and it worked just fine. I tried it outdoors in a normal camp, and it likes certain floors, but it really does not care for others. You can actually see here, like I said, it's fine in certain areas, but then it just goes red. And like on this, it goes red. Inside of here, it went red. I mean, it's just a bit odd. It's not bad because there's still a lot of places I could place it. I just wanted to bring it up to people just in case you run into that issue. Now, the actual throne itself does actually look really well designed. It's got these, you know, like tire kind of half tires with a chair with the actual eagle design. And, you know, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's got the whole special effects of you sitting there. You know, like I said, it has a very good vibe. I'm guessing that something in the machinery that is making all this smoke is slightly too close to the ground, and that's causing the bug. Let's hope they fix that. But as of right now, at the time of filming, it just doesn't like certain objects. But with that, I placed it on about 70% of the items. So it's still easily usable. It still does look good. Now, as for the tower itself, I've made a little jumping point here so you can see up to the eyes and stuff, and you can see it, you know, the whole skull tower vibe. It does have that big mechanical style skull in the front, and it does look good. It looks good on all sides. You can see they even added some supports to hold it up. So, it does look nice. The actual detail work on this, it looks heavy duty, like it was some sort of other bunker that they just attached and built onto. And you can see that there's quite a lot of detail work from the, you know, all the decorations. They look like they have this construction hook, the, you know, built-in flags, the actual rust and wear and tear and everything else. You can see the little hookup point right here. So, like, the actual design work, and it is huge. It took a bit of... You can actually see, it actually is moving between the cables of this shelter. Now, as for the gate, honestly, the gate, I like it, but it's a little weird to be this weird green electrical. It feels like it would be better if it was metal and kind of fit the rest, but all in all, you know, I don't have an issue with it. It looks good. It looks more like they repurposed that original building. It does not look like something Raiders built. It looks like something they took over. So it feels like this is more of a, you know, the original design of the building coming through. As for the floor and everything, you see it's quite large in here. It doesn't have really a second floor here, but it does have additional floors. It's just, you got to go up a little bit, then you hit this floor, and like I said, it works here. It works there fine. You can see that there is a bigger floor here. Up on top, it's a little bit shallow, but you got a good bit of space in here. Then next up, you have the actual walkway, which you can see you can walk all the way around to the actual skull on this side. You can come around here. And once you come all the way around, you can actually see that you can go all the way up to the roof. I've got another throne there, but so it gives you a good solid 3 floors worth of space. You can have 2 of these towers. So all in all, pretty big, ginormous kind of thing. It doesn't have so much stuff on it that makes you only able to use it with raiders. You could easily say this is scavenger or anything else. But it does look good. It's well made. It does have a lot of interesting detail work in it. And with that, this is the bundle, and I hope y'all have a great week.